How many times have we seen this flawed argument, people showing a tiny little BRS and then putting it into a comparison with something much bigger? We'll have a look at the flawed YouTube argument, and then I'll see, given some facts that aren't being portrayed in other videos, whether that will sway your decision or not, one way or the other. Hi, and welcome to bex-treks. How many times have we seen this flawed argument, people showing a tiny little BRS and then putting it into a comparison with something much bigger and heavier? Granted, it is. There's no two ways around that this is bigger. However, if I was to give you my little stove and ask you to go and make me a cup of tea and something to eat, okay, where is the pot to cook with, the gas, and the stabilizer, the lid, and that is everything you would need that this comes with. This for me came with the gas, so let's go out and buy ourselves a 1 litre pot that has a lid and a handle. I can't find one with a neoprene sleeve, yet alone the colour indicator. In my demonstration here, I've gone with the Primus pot. Lovely little pot. This is aluminium, but this has been anodized. This one is anodized aluminium. The Primus, just aluminium, but it does have the lid. And as you can see now, we're at an equal capacity and volume there. It's almost the same height. I will throw it on the scales in a minute. Okay, let's open this up to see how comparable it is. The lid, well, I should imagine this lid is a bit heavier than this perhaps, but that includes the stabilizing triangle. Let's throw a stabilizing triangle into the mix here as well. That also came with the Primus, another handle for the lid that was separate. Now the BRS does not have an igniter. I'm going to have to include a lighter of my own, and let's leave fuel out of the equation for now, as well as the cleaning rag. Now this is for the Minimo. I'll leave that out of the equation again and include that. So I'm including the pot, a stove, stabilizer and lid. Same with this, the pot, the stove, the stabilizer, the lid, and obviously an igniter. And let's put all that onto there. I've got just shy of 400 grams at 397. That's still not too bad. Remember, you get a lot there for your money. Now, there is the lid for the Primus and all the component system to rival. 353 grams. So I am just shy of 50 grams difference in weight now. 50 grams. Well, let's just weigh the BRS on its own. This one is 50 grams. Now remember, the titanium version I think is 25 grams. I've got nothing against the BRS at all, and I've got nothing against this, any of my Jetboils. I have no dog in the race on this video. I have both and I enjoy both, but I use both very differently. Let's be factual about the matter here. Now we have very little difference in weight, maybe 75 grams if you use the BRS 3000T titanium. This one is the steel and it's 25 grams heavier. It's still not a hell of a lot, but here's the thing. So boiling in the equal amount, this stove here only requires 1 can for 20 boils, as where this stove requires 2 cans for the same 20 boils. Fact. You can Google that. You can buy it and try it yourself. You can weigh the fuel, but it's simpler just to Google it and get the facts yourself. So, what does all this mean when these cans are anywhere between, I've seen these for £7 if you shop around, £7 UK to £12. So let's split the difference and get an average of £10 UK per can. If I carry on using this, I am going to be out of pocket at £10 per can, having 10 boils. 10 boils isn't a lot. 5 boils a day, that would last 2 days, as where with the Jetboil, 4 days for the same can. Same can. This is 200 grams lighter because it only needs the 1 can of gas per 20 boils. So knowing our gas is probably around 10 quid, we are going to save a lot more money with the Jetboil over time. And I can't start off a flawed argument with saying I can save weight by taking the engine out of my car, getting out and pushing it. It's a flawed argument. You need your kit to work. You need it to work in tandem. You need it to be as efficient as the point of the argument you're making. You can't compare stove only BRS with a whole system of Jetboil. A lot of the lads in the British Army went for the Jetboil Flash because it was a tall cup and wide and could boil water quick. We could put our ration packs inside the tall cup of water, and they're boiling the bag ration packs anyway, and that's what we were doing, is boiling the bag. And that is how to use the Jetboil to then peak proficiency. And if you still want to go along with the BRS, you could actually put it in a smaller cup and just do freeze-dried meals. That's how I use my BRS. I do use the BRS. I have nothing against it, but in the back of my mind, I am thinking, this is a thirsty bugger. This is eating twice the fuel I would like it to. And that's just a fact. Until next time, take care of yourself and happy trails.